Night.
Stocky wrestlers always bring that spark plug kind of feel, real explosive, real brawl. You know, the overhand and the left hook are going to be ferocious and immediately followed up by those double legs. So let's hope that Yalowitz's footwork can get him out of those positions to avoid the bum rush and that direct aggression. A really long feeling out process here. Avry's throwing a couple big shots, no setup. They haven't quite reached their mark, but he's definitely bringing the aggression in on the single, runs him to the fence. Avry with overhooks, Yalowitz with the underhooks. Avry pummeling or turning to the inside, Yalowitz shucking off and getting right back to work. Thick boy wrestlers typically need to be like worn down a little bit. You got to chip away. But again, this small cage really lends to that high pressure wrestling style where they just throw huge, put you on the fence, and let's just grind you out. Great sprawl by Avry.
Yeah, and it's interesting enough, even though Avry is the one with the wrestling background, he didn't shoot in first.
No, he used heavy pressure, that forward grind, knowing full well, hey, I can sprawl anybody out, looking to cause pressure shots, i.e. bad shots, that he can then take advantage of. But he hasn't been able to do much of anything with the top positions that he's acquired. This is the first time that he's even attempted to strike. Avry trying to land that late shot.
Avry Mutschler did, just based on his pressure and his ability to stop the takedowns of Austin. Yeah, and yet again, Austin just shooting down at Desperation, and Avry there sprawls right away.
Yeah, he's not really setting up these shots. He is shooting off of pressure,
exactly,
which can work, but thus far it hasn't. He's really got to try to use that reach that he has and keep his opponent at bay with like consistent, accurate shots. They don't have to be big. They don't have to be dangerous. They just have to land. You got to give this guy a reason to respect you.
Exactly. I think here as Avry continues on this pressure here, for him, this is the path to victory. I'm a sprawl on Austin's desperation takedowns and now just try to land some punches here. Now, he's not landing punches yet, so if possible, the referee might, will stand him up if he doesn't see enough action going on here.
We're just getting a display of brute force. Avry's not showing us any, technical mastery. He's just showing, I'm not scared to throw hammers, and I'm gonna get in your face, and you're gonna have to deal with that. Austin, however, having a difficult time of dealing with a larger or stronger man giving him that pressure. He's doing good with it. He's just not able to turn it over. Working some octopus guard here, rolling through on the Granby. Avry letting go so he can pass in front of him and looking to throw big shots from there. Austin's protecting himself very well. Avry's not really doing damage. He's just doing a really good job of staying on top and controlling the situation.
He's winning points. Austin isn't in danger here of it getting stopped, but he also, too, he could be defending the shots and stuff like that, defending the punches, the very few punches that are rained out by Avry, but still, yet again, he's not winning any points.
Round number 2 in the bag. I wonder why Avry would just get off of him at the end of that round. Was he getting tired? Was Austin getting close to something? Or was he just like, screw it? I'm just going to put this out there, Austin. If you've been taken down 2 or 3 times, don't start with a blind head kick. Set that crap up. Huge left hook by Avry.
Yeah, and it seems that every time Avry starts landing on the pressure or punches, Austin's immediate reaction is to drop down for a desperate takedown.
If I remember correctly, Austin's last few fights, he was wrestling heavy. I believe he wrestled up in New York. He is a good wrestler. His last few fights, he was very successful there. But when we're looking at the builds here, brawlic MMA-styled wrestling is in the favor of Avry.
You can look at Avery's back and tell, he looks like your more typical wrestler turned MMA fighter. You can even look at his ears. When all else fails, look at his ears.
All I see are vegetables. Get off your knees if you want to drive, guys. When you're lower than your opponent, the snap down is all day. Great triangle shot here by Austin Yalowitz. Avry making posture, getting back inside that guard, just brute forcing it. There is something to be said for being a brute, right? Avry hasn't shown us anything spectacular that he's done. He's just been a brute. And that can definitely get the job done. But as you see here, he's not looking for finishes. He's not looking to build posture. He doesn't even have inside control. He's just happy to be here on top. You see our referee goading him on. Come on, let's work, let's fight. You still got a minute left in the third. Anything can happen. Avry right now is doing his very best to stall action and make sure nothing happens so that he can just sit here and rest for a finish. Yalowitz looking for the Kimura. You can see Avery's hands are locked. When you're dealing with a guy that's a brute force guy, the Kimura is not happening unless you are just as brutishly forceful. And in this instance, he is not. His attempt on this Kimura has left him kind of bellied out. Oh, the feet are free. Pull out by Avry, throwing a bunch of strikes. Honestly, the only real strikes he's thrown in the third. So happy to see it happening. But you can tell Avery's main focus here is just ride time.
And that's it there. I'd give it a unanimous decision there to Avry. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the judges have reached a decision, a unanimous decision at that. Your winner, out of the red corner, Avry, the All-American Mutschler,